Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Magic McTees, and welcome to our room tour of the Utopia of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's grand Oasis class ship. I believe it's still the newest Oasis class ship, and currently the third largest ship on the planet. We got back from our cruise about a week ago. We had a wonderful time. I just wanted to let you all know before we get to the tour that this will be the first in a pretty hefty series of videos we're doing. I think we're going to be doing a day by day account of our trip on this ship. It was our first time on a Royal Caribbean mega cruise, so we're going to be coming at it from a first timer's perspective. If that's something that applies to you, please definitely subscribe to the channel and you'll get what that experience is like and see it through the eyes of somebody else who also went through it for the first time or is a rookie at cruising on these incredibly large, wonderful, majestic vessels. Needless to say, I think you can tell from the way I'm speaking that we had a great time and really like this ship. So I'm going to stop talking. Please subscribe so you can be a part of that adventure coming up. And let's get to the room tour. All right, here we go. Our room tour of Utopia of the Seas, Deck 6, Room 728, otherwise known as 6728. Thanks to our friend Melissa for hooking us up with some Amber and Adrian magnets. That was awesome. And then these other magnets too. These doors are magnetized. It's a fun way to personalize your door. It also helps you find your door especially if you're one of the middle cabins. I think that would really help. So let's head in. There's not a huge amount of geography to cover, but I really like it. This ship's, like 2 years old, so it's still got that new ship smell. This is our last day, so it's got a lived-in feel. The bed is usually much cleaner. Don't hold that against Royal Caribbean. But yeah, I really like the pattern on the carpet. I usually head right to the money shot, the view, but let's just be practical and move through here systematically. So here's the bathroom. Look, I'm a big guy. I didn't have a problem maneuvering in the shower. The water pressure is good, not spectacular. It's certainly not bad. There's different settings on the shower handle that'll keep you satisfied too. I would have liked the toilet in a different spot. Again, I'm a bigger dude. It would have just been nice to have it somewhere else. Pretty strong flush system on the toilet. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, practical, it would have been nice maybe to have the vanity outside, because getting ready at night was definitely a one person at a time kind of job. But this bathroom got the job done. It certainly did. Oh, I also actually liked the 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner. There's Beautiful Wife.
Hi.
Desk set up here. This came in handy. A chair. There were plenty of USB, USB-C, not to mention standard plugins. The couch we had covered with clothes and suitcases most of the time. So, look, honey, we have a couch. I will say, it felt like there was a lot of storage in here that we didn't necessarily need. We used a few of the drawers. There is a mini fridge. I think it's a fridge and not a cooler.
It's a cooler.
It is a cooler.
It is a cooler.
Okay, thanks for confirming. Okay, so it's not going to make your stuff cold, but if you put something cold in here, it will keep it cold.
Mm-hmm.
The bed was comfortable. I believe that's a queen size bed.
Is it? I feel like it was bigger.
Was that a king?
I don't know.
There's a safe in here. There were plenty of hangers too. That's the other thing I really liked.
Yeah, there's plenty of hangers.
Yeah, more so than like in the Moxie Hotel we stayed in Nashville. And plenty of place to hang them. If you want to know what we're talking about, go check out our review of the Moxie Hotel in Nashville. Nice big television. More places to hang your clothes there on those hooks or whatever else you want to hang there. The in-room entertainment was adequate. They really heavy on domestic and international news channels like BBC and Sky News, and then like 7 Royal Caribbean channels about booking your next trip. Bedside tables were small but functional. We kept the curtains drawn at night, but our favorite part was the balcony, which I thought was rather spacious for 2 people. These chairs were super comfortable. You can see underneath there's kind of a footstool that kicks out so you can lay your feet out. One of my only complaints about it though was when you're sitting at the chair level, the rail kind of hides the view a little bit, and these the glass here was prone to get a little dirty or a little foggy, so it's easier to view. But no big deal. You just stand up and look out. We are on the 6th floor. You would die if you fell off. And what's mind-blowing is there's still about 10 levels above us.
Above us. I think that's a safety feature, how tall the balcony is.
Oh, yeah. These are nitty picks. These are nitty
yes,
picks.
yes. I think these are things that can't be changed. So.
We were the last room on this deck, if you don't include the Aqua Theater suites, which are at the end of the ship. And while we were at the end of the ship, the only time I felt like we were so far away from something was that we had to go to the solarium, which was at the exact opposite end of the ship. Other than that, I felt like we were very central. Going to the two Chop Steakhouse, for example, the Windjammer, Utopia Station.
Yeah.
Not to mention the boardwalk and the promenade. It was a breeze.
Yeah.
Oh, I should add, the bedside tables also had extra... Oh, well, mine doesn't, but I know Amber's had USB.
Mine does have a couple.
Yeah, and a USB-C cord, which...
I do have one thing to point out. I'm pretty sure that this room is slightly abbreviated because we are the last one. Our friends, I was able to see both Josh and Erica's and Melissa and Marcus's, and they looked slightly bigger. And
oh,
by that,
really?
I mean, maybe just slightly. Like, maybe it was a foot. Maybe, like, it did
well,
look
one foot
tiny
makes
bit.
a big difference, yeah.
So I think this one, just being on the very, very ends, whatever's on this other side, just made it a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
So
the other thing
bad.
I would say, no noise issues.
None.
I never heard anybody in the hallway. We never heard anybody above or below us.
The only thing we got a lot of is every time we would go out into the hallway, Johnny Rockets.
Yeah, Johnny Rockets
Smell
is
it.
literally across the back side of it.
Thing. I mean, Johnny Rockets smells delicious. So.
Yeah, but it didn't infiltrate into our room.
No.
It stayed in the hallway.
It was in the hallway the whole time.
Yeah.
No complaints. Like, I have zero complaints about, like, noise, comfortability. Like, it was great. I mean, truly.
Yeah. I saw
I
one of the inside
Independence of the Seas that we were on in April of 22.
I agree.
Yeah.
I saw one of the inside cabins this morning on my way back from taking a walk. Oh, we're getting an announcement. Stay tuned. We'll come back in 1 second. Good morning. Okay, morning announcement's over. I was just saying, I saw an inside room. I could not do an inside room. They're very claustrophobic.
Oh yeah, so one of our, like, all the time, I don't know that we ever would do it, just because the point of being on a cruise is to see the ocean.
Yeah.
So
yep.
We do try to always at least have a window. I mean, so far, we've always had a balcony.
Yeah.
So I might consider just a window.
Sure.
But it must be a window.
Yeah.
And not like one of those
not
weird,
a porthole.
Like, yeah, or like the ones that they put like like some kind of animated, like a TV behind it.
Yeah, that's not a window. That's a TV.
Make you pretend.
That's right.
Because it's funny, you brought up the Moxie. Not a cruise ship, but that was an interior room, and we needed a window.
Yeah, that felt very stuffy in there.
Yes.
So that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not going to do our extended outro. I'm just going to say check out our other cruise videos in this series. We'll have like a tour and commentary. We're going to have a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
Check them all out. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you along for our adventures. And until next time, have fun storming the castle.
And stay magical.